You're very welcome back to the 2025 Scarch PPL tournament here in the city of Guadalajara. We're in Mexico, the birthplace of Padel. And this is the final session of the morning. Another clash between the Los Angeles Beat and the Las Vegas Smash. And there's a chance once again for fans to see Leonel Tolito Aguirre back in action. First a look at the opponents today. Xisco Gil from Spain. Cordobés, man from Cordoba, 29 years of age. Ranked 39 on the global ranking. And he's playing alongside Gonzalo, Alfonso. Argentine from General Cabrera, which is just south of the city of Cordoba. Ranked 32. And there's Tolito, fan favourite, another Argentine. (27 years of age, and Tolito is ranked 29 on the global rankings. And his partner tonight is the man from San Fernando in Cádiz, Álvaro Cepero. 34 years of age. And Paul, this is a game that the fans are anxious to see. Obviously Tolito, we saw him last night.
Not just the fans, I'm looking forward to it, very much so. Just past Noah as she walked out of the court into the women's dressing room and said, "How are you?" And she said, "Mal,
Really?
Not good, yeah, bad." So I mean, hopefully, the problem is if it hurts you now when it's still sort of hot, when it cools down. So let's hope there's no serious damage there.
I mean, your hope is just a muscular thing, a pull, a tear. It didn't look like that, but again, we could speculate till.
Looks ankle. Look, I was looking at it, and where she walked, it looks ankle more than anything than knee, though.
Which is the less of two evils, I guess.
Well, I'm not sure what happened though. I still look at it, and did she stumble? Did she?
She seemed to.
She doesn't seem to go sideways.
No, but I think she pulled up because something went. That was my. Again, I'm not a medical expert. I've played sport since the age of 4. I've had tons of injuries of all shapes and colours. And when something goes, your body breaks down and you stop. And that is my interpretation of what happened. Obviously, we can try and speak to her teammates later on and get more insight as to what happened. Anyway, the focus now falls on the men.
Yep, Tolito and
Álvaro,
who yesterday went really, really close, let's be honest.
and Gonzalo and Xisco. Again, there was that doubt. It was Cepero who we felt had sustained an injury. He was the first.
Yeah, he was the one who was the first casualty of Guadalajara.
And again, it was his wrist that seemed to be the focal point.
Would look ligaments, didn't he? Because he was struggling to close his fingers, but he seemed to get over it very quickly.
I mean, he's back on court today and he's knocking the ball around for fun, so the last thing you want is a player to have to be ruled out due to injury. And I think the beat one of the squads have come with just 2 players on the men's side.
Well, they had indeed, so if he hadn't been able to play,
probably
would have had to forfeit. I'm not sure if they could have registered one of the coaches at the last moment.
So the Smash looking for win number 2 after their 7-6, 6-4 victory over the young duo of Lancia and Rubini last night.
That was a very good game, wasn't it? I enjoyed that.
It was excellent. Again, I think I've waxed lyrical enough about how impressed I was, particularly with Juan Rubini. Lancia too is a talent to keep an eye on. But yeah, a win today for the Smash. Again, we're into the realms of speculation, but you would think a win and they'll be in action, I was going to say on Sunday, tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
It was 3 sets though, so once again you'd think that what the best they can hope for is probably 3rd and 4th place. But saying that, well, all will be decided. If we do too much mental arithmetic, I think it's going to do me head in.
I'm not too sure our brains are ready for too much mental arithmetic.
Well, I mean, it's going to be the same question, very similar question with the LAB women. I don't think they can't make the final because there's already 2 teams won both games in straight sets, so they can't make the final. The question would be, will their numbers be enough to get them into 3rd and 4th place? So, just trying to think ahead. The problem might be if in our 2nd session, just thinking the Polar Bears could win. The Matrix lost, didn't they? So the threat would be the Polar Bears and the Flow Rider Goats. So what they really want is the Polar Bears to lose, isn't it? Because if the Polar Bears won in straight sets and the Flow Rider Goats won in straight sets, they'd actually win both matches and miss out on podium day, which once again was what happened to the Stingrays in San Sebastian. Was Mrs. Tolito there?
I was going to say the Toledo hardcore are in the house.
Yo. Okay, we saw some fantastically entertaining stuff from Tolito. We did see a few points, I'm going to be honest, this is where I put my critical hat on, where he could have won if it maybe been a little bit less, how can I put it?
Showboating.
Entertaining.
Entertaining, yeah. That's a very valid point you raised last night in terms of his all-round play. Is there too much focus occasionally on the...
And I think he actually just plays to enjoy himself, is my general feeling. And also, you know, at the end of the day, it's... if you are really popular and you have lots and lots of fans in the paddle world, then you get lots of sponsors as well. So, you know, it probably also earns you money in other ways. But there was a video of one of his shots yesterday where he's behind the net and he plays it backwards over his head, and everyone thinks that's brilliant, but but obviously he didn't win the point. So let's see, our next session is due to start at 6 p.m.
local time, and it's now 20 to 5 pretty much at Mexican time. I mean, the last game ended abruptly, but it was one of the longer sessions of the weekend.
I still had the beat as favourites for the tie break, obviously, but if it had gone to a super tie break, we'd probably still be playing. I'll play Xisco.
So break point from the first game.
Well played, Álvaro. Golden point. Unleashes one there, Tolito, but well played by Xisco. And Tolito puts it into the net, so break to start us off with sticking with tradition. First blood to the smash. Xisco to get us underway for the smash. Oof, that was an evil bounce. And not a lot that Gonzalo could do with that love 15. All. Oh, and it's just got the legs on it. 15-30. All.
Seeing Xisco with that little distinctive skip as he serves.
Does it from this side, doesn't he?
It's yeah.
Yep, there he goes. Like he's doing dressage. Gonzalo asks for it and has got the legs on it. 2-love, well played. Alfonso and Cepero. He has got quite a big wristband on, actually, looking at him today. So he's got the strapping on his wrist. Doesn't seem to be affecting him at all, though.
No.
Because if you had any problems with you would not be able to hit that.
I think it's a
strapping or is it a sweatband?
Sweatband, I think it is. But I think he was wearing that yesterday to the blue.
So if he's not even got strapping on it, then
no.
It must have just been a complete. Well, who knows what it might have been.
I think Spanish a susto.
So it must have done something, though. Which just.
There was one point
where he couldn't bend his fingers.
And I thought it looked swollen. The whole area looked swollen, but.
Well played. Had enough on it. 30-15. It doesn't look like a massive hitter, does it? You compare him and put him alongside Tolito or other big players, and he's still got it in his arm. He winds himself up.
I mean, 167 is not exactly a giant.
40-15. Forcing Xisco back, but he does very well. And Tolito once again, not quite lit the fuse yet, has he?
Not at all. No. Out of the 4 players on the court, he's the one still yet to get going.
Brilliant stuff. It is one of the things that, you know, as a fan, you just love seeing it, don't you?
It just adds layers of drama. Fans love it. It's exciting.
Another golden point. It's good lob, really good lob. Still going to go for the bajada. Have to try again.
Into the corner.
And Gonzalo Alonso was really, really well positioned there. Read it fantastically. Tolito couldn't control his volley from the net, and so it's 3 games to love, but 2 breaks as well in those 3. Very good start for the smash.
And a sluggish start, especially for Tolito. The man we expected to see coming out here, dazzling. He's yet to really get going. Bananas and water are very much the go-to products.
They've clearly got, okay, whereas I think, just looking at what they're doing there, the way Xisco was shaking his bottle, so they've clearly got their own electrolyte, whatever, substitute,
yeah, like a mixed
substance, haven't they? Their own, and they're using it in the Scarch mineral water as opposed to using the isotonic drink provided. What a day now for the smash. Sarita having a bit of what looked like a bit of a dizzy spell, maybe a little bit dehydrated. And then poor old Noah going over on her ankle.
It's never great to see sports people struggling with injury at any level, at any form, at any sport. And we just hope that it's not too serious.
Gonzalo Alfonso looking to make it fall over at the start of this opening set.
Again, another strange reaction from the ball in that corner. Too long.
30 love. Love.
They are making it look somewhat easy, Paul.
Very surprised at the start. Oh, not so much Álvaro. Cepero, who's playing okay, but Tolito's just
he's
not here, not at the races, is he?
Not at all.
Plenty of time still, but unless you relax soon, the first set's gone. Pretty close to have gone. 40-15. Xisco just a bit close in.
He knows straight away. Oh, that feeling of frustration.
Oi, and another one. 40-30. And that is the game. However, 4 games to love. 12 minutes on the clock.
Absolutely flying through this first set.
Love. Wow. Well done from Álvaro. that's, well, I was going to say that's more like it, but actually there's a bit much on it. Just a little bit long there from Alvaro Cepero. 30-15.
All of a sudden, strew of error starting to creep into both teams' play.
What? 40-15.
It's gone.
It's gone. So first game for the beat.
Big shouts from Tolito.
Needed that. Now is that going to be the...
You would think that the smash will hold their service.
Well, I was thinking, will that be the moment that kicks Tolito into action?
He's certainly fired up. He's certainly full of chat there on the sideline. Funny, all the focus seems to be on Álvaro. Álvaro seems to be a little bit...
He's been the one who's been, I thought, playing best of the two, though.
Without shadow of a doubt, but he's the one that there seemed to be trying to kind of fire up and to jig up. Again, we saw this in their game yesterday. These two individuals, the smash players, just cool customers, don't get flustered, just get on with the job.
Seven, 6, 6, 4 against the Goats.
It's just in, I believe, Paul, no?
Yep, it's been called in, so good effort, but positive. Thing is, with him out of the court, and Álvaro moving to that side, he was very, very clever with the, well, my word, very clever. Again, 15-all. Is Tolito getting into gear now?
Yeah.
That was a bit more like it, wasn't it? That. As Álvaro goes, rushes for it but can't quite get there. Well played. One recover, but he should kill that one off. Ooh, does he? Just couldn't quite get his racket on it. Can play, of course, on the other side of the net as long as you don't touch the net. 30-all. Two break points. Just going backwards there, couldn't quite get high enough. Well played by Xisco, though. Angling that one across. Golden point. Is that our third golden point of the...
It is, and all two have gone the way of Las Vegas.
Yep. It was a two service breaks, wasn't it?
It was on the first and third game, yeah.
It's a bit short. He might have a go at that one. Yeah.
Gets away with it, yeah.
And did. So there is our first break back for the beat.
Again, this is not the Tolito of the first couple of games. He seems to have shaken off the shackles. This is what we saw last night, this constant nervous energy buzzing around on the court. And we certainly weren't getting that at the opening stage of this game.
No, he looked as if he'd just had his breakfast, didn't he?
Yeah, it looks
Or just had his supper. And it was a heavy one. Love 30. Wheel of 40. It's a good response, this, from the smash. And that is a very, very, very good response. Gonzalo whacks that one out 5-2. They will serve for the set when we come back after this next little break. Okay, back we are. We are back even. And it's going to be Gonzalo Alfonso serving for the first set for 20 minutes, 21 minutes so far. Just 2 consecutive games with service breaks. Can they take it over the line this time? It's our phrase of the week, isn't it? Take it over the line. Bring it home.
We've had a few.
Aye.
The word parity has appeared. Pendulum of Momentum is
my favourite.
Another classic from Guadalajara. Oh, fastest growing sport in the world. We haven't drummed that one out too often.
No, we should do. It is the fastest growing sport in the world. Courts sprouting up everywhere. Some of them, hopefully, using this lovely Adidas court that is exclusively used for the Pro Padel League. Elegant design. Best court for one of the best tournament. It's the only team tournament in paddle, which I think it makes it really attractive and gives it the special gives it the special atmosphere, doesn't it?
But you made a point earlier on, and it's very valid, that it offers players the opportunity to come back the next day. And we saw that this morning with Sharifova. She didn't have her best day yesterday, but she was back in action again today. Whoa. Too short, too short.
40-30, so 3 set points. likes that off the glass, doesn't he, Tolito? We're playing Xisco, the Xisco kid. Quick off the draw. 6-2 first set for the smash. 23 minutes on the clock.
Noah's back, which is good to see. Again, you'd have to think if it was a serious injury, she would not be here. She would be in some medical centre having attention. So the fact that she's here supporting her team would lead to suggest.
I wonder if she's got a bit of a bandage around it. At least she's not been taken away anywhere.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, the fact that she's here and not in a medical centre is certainly a positive sign. Again, from what I'm seeing of the smash poll, I am going to put them into that magical category of favourites on Sunday. They are. I like what I see. They're two fine players who complement each other really well. They are a solid duo. They're not looking for the big showstoppers. Just getting on with the job, getting the job done.
There's our two Spanish companions, Javi on the left, Peter on the right.
But what's happened to their eyes? Oh my word.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
That's done earlier, eh? That's not us at the moment. I'm not a fan, to be honest. I'm really not a fan.
Oh my word. That is shocking.
See, that's why I was looking down, just consulting with my notes. 15 love, Alvaro and Cepero serving.
Absolute masterclass in the art of defense from Xisco Gil and Gonzalo. Absolutely brilliant.
We've got the Atlantics in on podium day, almost certainly, I think, but we're not sure where yet. Oh, tremendous. And it goes a bit long, 30-15. Dinked over, but dinked out, 30 all. Fault on the serve. .30, a bit long from Xisco there.
I was just about to say 2 shots ago that they don't make mistakes, and I'm glad I didn't, because they have just started to make mistakes.
And that's won by Tolito. First game goes to the beat. He's got the heat map for the winners of the first set. Gonzalo, Alfonso and Xisco, Gil. Once again, nobody really close to the net. I think it shows us a lot of quite big hitting in that first set. 48%, 41 sort of in deeper parts of the court. Quite willing to take it on from a certain distance. Love. Ah, 30 gone out. Oh, that's a brilliant shot down the line. Brilliant shot there from Gonzalo. Really good shot, that just arrowed down along parallel to the side of the court, and one game all, whipping through that service game very quickly indeed.
The problem I'm seeing with Tolito, Paul, is he is a big shot performer. He delivers big shots and he thrives on that, and the whole thing snowballs, and he's not getting those shots in today. There's a constant overuse of using these sidewalls to get the ball back into play, and that is really dangerous. And I think that is one of the factors at the heart of
why he's maybe not just ranked a little bit higher than he is, because of the despite the obvious talents he has.
Yeah, but again, I think the reason why they are being quite clearly outclassed at the moment is that he is not getting...
Well, it's what we were saying about... Great shot there from Álvaro. It's what we were talking about with the big hitters, you know. I mean, the Las Vegas Smash have clearly looked at it and thought, look, there's no lobs for him. We don't give him anything to feed off, do we? We don't put those high balls there where he can hit his smashes. He's got to play ground shots.
Yeah, and
maybe keep him on his backhand as much as possible. (40-15).
But yeah, apart from maybe one or two brief flashes, we're not seeing the Tolito we certainly saw last night.
No. Obviously, it's been less than 24 hours between matches as well, but boom! Scared the pigeon, that.
That almost hit the ceiling
on the bounce.
Yeah.
Imagine if they hadn't taken the pressure out of the balls.
Oh.
40-30. Tolito serving. It's gone very long. Oh, that's brilliant stuff. And goes into the net, unfortunately. So it's a game for the beat. 2-1 going into the break. The crowd's warming up as well, which might help.
Well, that's what, again, that's another thing that Tolito needs. He needs that energy from the crowd to feed off. Ultimately, the point went the way of the players in white, but there was a reverse shot there from Gil, backhanded against the back glass, that got the ball back into play. That was just breathtaking.
That's the view of our... Where were they? Top right-hand side of your screen. I don't know if that's live. It might be pre-recorded, that, because I can't see my waving hand.
Got double Mr. Sheen action going on, Paul?
Yep.
Argentine fans in the house. Right, so back to the fourth game of the second set.
Okay, it's Gonzalo serving. Trail 2-1 in the second set, up 1 set to love. Everything going with serve so far. 15 love, a little bit long there from Tolito. This is the volley there, Gonzalo. That's a very, very clever, good leave there from Xisco. 30-15.
Again, those decisions require more merit than, I mean, there's no shot involved there, but it's a decision.
Yeah, yeah. And it's an instinctive one, isn't it? Because a tennis player, the instinct would be
to play the ball.
To play the ball.
Precisely.
Paddle, sometimes you've got to leave it. Well, actually, maybe a tennis player would have thought if it was going beyond the back line, but there was a game that lasted, what, 25, 30 seconds? Maybe a little bit longer, but it fizzed by.
Yep. Seems to be once again pointing to the ceiling.
Oh, the pigeon. Change the angle there. Wow. And in the end they win the point, the beat, but they were a little bit lucky, I think. Goes for it, long way behind the service line. Gonzalo, I think he's looking to put it out the door, isn't he, there?
I think he could have done better. I think if he'd got a little bit more impact on that backhand.
I think he's looking to put it out the door.
Yeah.
In which case, I don't think it would have been retrievable. 15 all. That one has brought that one home though. 30-15. It's a lot closer in, obviously.
There you go, big shot. Tolito's on fire.
Gonzalo gets there. Still easy in the end though for Cepero. Just puts it into lots of space. Gonzalo, Alfonso obviously out of his ground.
It's slow to get back, maybe.
It was a long way out. And another game, 3-2. Everything going with serve in this second set so far. Another little break. filling up here, isn't it? Saturday afternoon, we're almost moving towards evening, I suppose, quarter past 5. Court getting a little bit of a wipe.
The whole court empty, as good as empty. And the ball just skipping between Gonza's legs. That's a wonderful shot.
Side, yeah.
Wonderful shot. Wonderful shot.
15 all, yep.
Makes it look so easy, and that is not an easy shot to pull off.
No. Okay, 15 all. .15:30, big cheers from the beat bench. Of course, if the beat win this, you'll start to have quite a lot of men's teams with 1 win out of 2.
Yeah. Then it'll come down to
Sets,
games.
First of all, head-to-head, sets, then games, then points.
Did the crowd see this as a delaying time tactic, possibly?
I'm not sure. Not quite sure what the issue is. We pass it into the net, Tolito. 30 all. .40-30 just slips away. Sorry, game, in fact. Is it game? Was it 40-30?
The scoreboard says game.
I don't think it is. I think it's.
And now there's some confusion.
I think it's 40-30. Oh well, 3 all, fair enough.
Yeah, the serve goes back
I was
to.
completely confused by that. Oh, I love a little backhand shot and got a little bit lucky, but it was still a fantastic little technical gesture from Álvaro. Oof. Didn't have much angle to play with at all, did he? That
No. Precise play.
helps it skywards. Tolito takes it on.
Oh.
And 30 love. So nearly got there. driven long. 40 love. Xisco hand puts up his racket to apologise. Does he actually hit Tolito there, or just go? Well, if he hits him, then of course it's the point goes to the smash. I thought he just missed him to start with, but.
Oh.
To be fair, that's a very fortunate way to win a point that's got them right back into the game, isn't it?
It is. It's almost cruel, but it's the regulations.
Could easily have been 40 love if it just gone a fraction of a centimetre to the other side.
But as I say, this could have been. It could be a pivotal point here.
Oh, yeah.
With things being as close as they are in this second set.
That's well played by Tolito. Anticipating right at the net. Big point, that. What I think he left that, did that deliberately. 4-3.
That's playing to the gallery 100%.
Yeah, when you see it from that angle. There's Julia Polo there.
And Barbara.
Yep. So it's not a drone, that's a man actually carrying a camera, steadily, keeping it moving, gliding across the stands. Nice little different view, actually. Just shows you the other stand, here, the stand where we are, is actually it's as big, isn't it, as the one that you see normally in your shots. Okay, Alfonso. Gone for Alfonso to serve. 12-4-3, once again everything still going with serve. Couldn't get that one over. It's gone long, 15-all. Sliding into slightly dangerous territory here. The smash.
Yeah, we're at a critical stage of the set. This is where 100% focus is super necessary.
Which basically translates as crikey 3 break points. If they win this, then it'll be the beat serving for the set.
That is correct.
Glad you understood me.
Long.
Whoa, there we go. 5-3, it'll be Alvaro Cepero serving to take the set. Really busy. Still not saved the one though. It is now 15 love.
for the first time we're seeing chinks in the armour
30 love
of the smash.
Aye, 40 love, so 3-4 set points. Oh, 3 set points because he nearly returned the favour there to Xisco. Gone long again. I get the feeling, you get the feeling, don't you, if it's on the line or just behind that service line, Tolito is going to have a go at it.
Yeah, and I think he needs to maybe change that decision-making process, because there's always that element of risk, and that is.
There you go. That is the second set. So super tie-break time here in Guadalajara, just for a change. It has become very much the order of the day. First set to the smash, 6-2. The beat claiming the second set, 6-3. We've had, 49 minutes so far, so this will all be decided out in the next 10 minutes or so. And then we'll take a short break before our evening session.
Yeah, second super tie break of the day. Obviously New York Houston was decided that way earlier on this morning, or this afternoon.
And we had the
and 4 super tie breaks yesterday, and one, I think the last game on Thursday night, was also decided by super tie break. So yeah, it's been very much the
order of the day.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're crunching the numbers, Julia and Barbara there, see if they'll be with us on Sunday. So you know the score by now, you should do. First to 10, 2 points clear. Change ends every 6 points. Obviously, the beat losing a super tiebreak to the Cancun Waves yesterday. They don't want to be like Houston, who's lost 2 super tiebreaks here. Very frustratingly for them. Brilliant stuff by Xisco. Two love. Ooh, to be fair, that's really decent of Xisco calling it in, and he gets a little applause there from Gonzalo. Quite easily have called that one out, couldn't he? The thing is,
the reaction here is just.
He thinks, "Let go out." No, it's in. Thank you very much.
But the way he responded.
Yeah.
At that moment to think, overthink. Oof, what a shot.
He avoids the net but doesn't get the ball. 3-1 early lead here in this super tie-break for the smash. Nope, not going to get there. 4-1. I think if they do end up losing this, the beat, it's probably because they just had that very sluggish start. Took a long time to get warmed up, didn't they, Tolito?
There was that, and also at the end of the second set, the intensity levels from the smash just dipped over so slightly. They started making a few unforced errors, those smashes into the net, and they seem to have
just taking that little stop for a reset.
Yeah.
5-1. That change ends.
I think it's inevitable during the flow of a game, Paul. Teams are going to have dips, and it's how they respond to those dips and how they bounce back.
Oh, absolutely. What was the phrase that some people tried to make popular? Bounce back ability. Five, 2.
Big serve here for Xisco.
Oh, wow. Lovely shot by Álvaro. 5-3, so they're getting right back into this.
Again, we talk about key moments and key points. Would you take a 6-3 or 5-4?
Well, I think if you would want, if you was 5 at the moment, you'd want 6-3, wouldn't you? Don't think he's going to get there. No, he's not. Basically, because he bounced inside the court, but I don't think he's going to get there anyhow. So 6-3. In. Oh, and was really slightly easier that shot. He was looking to alter the angle on it, wasn't it? But 7-3. It'll be Tolito to serve. He's getting near that dangerous territory where you don't have that time to make up 2 or 3 points. You watch the run that Gonzalo Alfonso made there. Then if we get a replay of that winning point, but watch the run he makes. Look at that. It's like a centre forward trying to avoid this going offside before latching onto a through ball. 8-3, and it's Gonzalo Alfonso to serve. I think that sort of it's over sort of moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Six match points, and that's 12 points to go, so we have to change ends.
Interesting to see the players were just about to play that point.
Yeah, I think they just get into it, don't they?
Yeah,
They think, no, sorry, I'll have to change ends. But that's probably speaks well of the players, because it highlights how focused they are on.
They're not thinking about
changing ends or anything. Well, there's one of them saved. Well done, Álvaro. And again, 9-5. That's 2 saved. The big debate is how we're going to get finished with under the hour. We've got 58 minutes on the clock. Don't think they're going to recover from that. Gonzalo Alfonso hurls his racket into the net, celebrates the Las Vegas smash. Have brought it home. Two 6, 6-3, 10-6. We will probably be seeing the smash again on podium day. Once again, my brain isn't capable at the moment to tell you whether it'll be for first or second, or for third and fourth. There's a little bit of verbals going on there.
Yeah, it was a solid performance, Paul.
Yep, didn't give much away, did they?
First set was immaculate. They slipped up a little bit in the second. But again, Tolito never really found his stride. He struggled in the first set.
Yeah, he's off very quickly as well.
He's not sticking around. No selfies or ball sign today.
Took a while to get going. It came more into himself, but wasn't close to being the Tolito that we saw in other yesterday. So less than 24 hours recovery time might be a factor.
Anyway, I think the smash will be back in action. I certainly look forward to seeing them.
Yeah, we'll confirm everything after our afternoon session. We'll need to know how much, who does what in terms of head-to-head points won or lost or sets, games points. Remember, if there is our teams level, see who plays what tomorrow. And so we'll hear from our winners with Pia in a moment or two. Then we'll take a short break and we'll be back in theory at 6 p.m. local time, which is basically 20 minutes away, for our evening session.
Starting with the big Florida derby between the Flow Riders and Miami.
Here's Pia.
Con los ganadores de este encuentro, Las Vegas Smash. Gonza, un partido otra vez súper intenso. Parece que pasan los partidos y cada vez es más intenso el asunto.
Bueno, muy buenas tardes de nuevo, Guadalajara. Es un placer estar acá, la verdad. Sabíamos que era un partido muy duro. Quiero felicitar a Xisco, la verdad que siempre rinde cuando tiene que rendir. Felicitar también a los rivales. Nada, la verdad que debería decir varias cosas, pero no pasa nada. A seguir, mucha tensión del partido. Así que nada, siempre tirando para adelante. Un poquito amargado, la verdad, pero bueno, muy contento. Creo que tuvimos la clasificación. Así que bueno, a disfrutar y seguir jugando al lado de este animal.
Xisco, ¿qué vas a hacer hoy en la noche? ¿Dormir o salir?
Hoy, según si jugamos mañana, dormimos. Si no, bueno, muchas gracias a todos por venir. La verdad es que aquí en Guadalajara, obviamente, y en México me siento como en casa. Nos apoyan mucho. Y bueno, fue un partido muy duro contra dos grandes rivales, dos grandes personas. Y bueno, nada más que decir. Muchas gracias a todos y nos vemos mañana, ojalá.
Un gran aplauso para Las Vegas Smash. Muchísimas gracias, chicos. Felicidades.